Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll talk about opportunities for Troy University students to get involved in the campus and in the community by volunteering. And my guest today, coordinator of civic engagement here at Troy University, Avery Livingston. Avery, thanks for joining me here today.
Thanks for having me.
And relatively new to the position.
Yes.
In the past, when we've talked about this, Jonathan Seelan kind of handled these duties, but he's moved up to another position here
Correct.
at the university. And you assumed the role just a short while ago. So tell us a little about you and how you got to be here at Troy.
Sure. So I started in May, about 4 months ago, and now I'm the coordinator of civic engagement. And I was a practicing attorney actually in Montgomery for a few years, decided to pursue my PhD, got into teaching, higher education, and I really changed my career path. I feel like I can make a bigger impact with young students at the university setting.
And so through that and through volunteerism, so
Correct.
An opportunity for students to get involved in that civic engagement aspect and volunteering. And why is it so important for students to I guess, volunteer and get more involved in their environment like that?
So a lot of college students either come to college or develop a passion for certain issues. They might have a pointed interest in something. They need an outlet to explore those interests, those passions. Also, a lot of students don't know what they want to do with their career, and volunteering with certain corporations, community partners, nonprofits, city organizations, government organizations in general, let you know, number one, what you don't like doing, and number two, what you're actually interested in pursuing as a career.
And so, and to that end, there are plenty of opportunities for students to get involved through civic engagement volunteerism. And you are giving them an opportunity to learn about all those types of activities here in the Troy and Pike County area through the volunteer fair. Tell us a little about that.
We are having a volunteer fair in a week. It's next Wednesday, starts at 10, wraps up around 12. It's in the TC ballrooms. And we've invited a lot of different types of organizations to come and tell the students about what their volunteer needs are, what do they do in the office, what that student would be doing in the office if they were volunteering. We've got about 18 very different types of organizations coming for students to browse and at the very least learn about other organizations in the Pike County area.
And one of the things it's talking about learning about organizations is the fact that there's an opportunity to maybe see groups that need help
and need those community hours
and that don't know that students didn't know existed out there. So,
yes. So there's a lot of groups that need the community hours, but also, I mean, if you get there and you say like, "Oh, I didn't know we had a nonprofit for this," I think that's wonderful.
Yes, and also students that are interested in going there, individuals. Obviously, you're targeting that, but student organizations, fraternities, sororities that need service hours, that need to find something to work on,
this
or just
a one-stop shop.
You can look around and figure out exactly what you want to do.
Right, and my office will be there too. So we have other extraneous opportunities for them that goes beyond the organizations we're featuring at the volunteer fair next week.
And that's another thing. Let's talk about the office itself, because there are opportunities. The volunteer fair is going to show us groups that need
in the community.
help in the community, but there's a lot of little things out there, and some of the things that are based here at Troy. Obviously, like campus kitchens and the gardens program, the gardening program that has been established. There are other volunteer just based here on campus that students can get involved with. So.
Correct. So we're in 122 Eldridge, but we do a lot of things that are on and off campus that provide an opportunity for students to volunteer. Campus Kitchens is a great example of that. We do it on campus. We repackage food from Sodexo and we give it to either children at Head Start or the Boys and Girls Club. And we also pack snack packs. We call it Backpacks for Kids, and we pack those usually through Freshman Forum. So if a student's in Freshman Forum, they'll probably meet our office one way or another, because we pack a lot of snack packs through them and through their organization. And then we garden every week. We go to the elementary school, so we either meet at Eldridge, or we meet at the elementary school, and we garden with all different grade levels and teach them that food comes from the ground.
Yeah, there it is. And they don't necessarily have to be master gardeners to help out with that at all either.
No, they love Worm Day, they love ladybugs, so you can make it really fun for kids and get them interested in what it means to garden, what it means to grow your own food.
All right, well, before we go, anyone interested in going to the volunteer fair, give us a rundown when and where for that again.
Yes.
So.
Next week, August 30th, 10 a.m., TC Ballrooms. Please come. You don't have to bring anything. I would recommend bringing a resume, but you don't have to.
Okay.
You can just bring yourself, bring your group, and just meet some people.
All right. Well, good luck finding some students to volunteer out there.
Great.
And thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you so much, Aaron.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.